Hey guys, here's the guitar I have currently listed on reverb.com for sale. This is a 1961 Fender Musicmaster. You can see the latches are really strong, which is kind of cool to see. Original middle strap is actually broke, but it's pretty normal. Here we go. So original case. Interior of the case looks really nice. As you can see here, the guitar has been refinished. It's got a Fiesta red finish on it that was sprayed, I'm guessing, from what the other owner told me a long time ago. So there was a bridge on this guitar that was changed out. You can see the indentation of the other bridge that was replaced on it for a while. The original bridge was in the case, so I put the original back on. I'm pretty sure the knobs have been replaced. The pickup has definitely been replaced. That's a lace sensor Fender pickup. Sounds really great. You can find, if you want to find one of the originals, they're about 150 bucks on Reverb, from what I've seen. So if you're trying to hunt the original one down, you can probably find an original somewhere. Original Brazilian rosewood board with clay dot inlays. As you can see here, the fret wear, there's not much fret wear. So this thing really hasn't been played. Original button. So this thing is pretty much like a Strat style neck, shorter scale. But other than that, the guitar's in really great playing shape and has all the attributes that you would find on a pre-CBS guitar. Telecaster, Stratocaster, Jazzmaster. It was just a student model, but the quality of one of these is the same quality as any of the guitars that were built on the upper tier models. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn it over here. The Pickguard, I believe, is original. Pots all date to 60 and 61, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that they were most likely original as well. As you can see, the back of the guitar. The neck plate on this guitar does have an older serial number. I'm not sure. The serial number actually dates to 1955. It's possible that the neck plate could have been changed, or there's really no telling. Original finish on the back of the neck. You can see it's aged quite nicely. Original tuners, except for this one, looks to me like it's period correct, but it was replaced. No telling. This dot on the back here, that's something you see on all the Musicmasters, and I'm not sure. That looks to me like a machining where they maybe sprayed the back and then filled it. I don't know. I'm not really sure what they were doing there. But I'm going to give you a run through of how this thing sounds. It sounds great, and stay tuned. All right, guys, so here's the guitar. I've got it strung up currently with 11s, which for the shorter scale seems to work really well. I'm going to go through some of the clean sounds. This is through a Bad Cat amp. Anyways, it's got a little delay, little reverb. Here we go. So this thing intonated really well. I'm looking at my tuner here. Let's see if I can capture this on the video or not. But check it out. When I play, there's the E, 12th fret E. This thing is like right on. So the setup was really well. I mean, it took a setup really well, and it's really super stable, which is what you get on these 60s pre-CBS. There's a reason that people pay top dollar for anything pre-CBS, and this thing is, you know, it's a student model, but man, they just really did not cut any corners to quality. And in my opinion, you know, this thing is smaller, and it's a student model guitar, but it plays like anything that you would spend several $1000s on today, or like any of the vintage ones. Rolling off the tone all the way up. Just plays all the way up and down the neck. And it's a really great guitar to play on the couch. I've been playing it on the couch the last few nights, and it just it's small, it's really portable, so if you wanted to travel with it, it'd be a really great guitar to travel with. And it looks killer, you know. So if you're looking for something that's pre-CBS but you don't want to pay an arm and a leg, to me, this is a pretty logical guitar. I know Tomo, you know, he's a guitar instructor. This is a guitar of choice for him. And, you know, if he's a guy who plays with John Mayer and plays with some really big acts, and if he's a fan, then, you know, it's good enough for me. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to some of the overdriven sounds so you can get an idea what it sounds like with the drive pedal. Alright, so I went ahead and stepped on an overdrive pedal so you can get an idea of what this thing sounds like with a little overdrive distortion sound. So there you go. I think sounds really good with a little drive. It kind of sounds like a Stratocaster neck pickup to me, but you know, you can get a lot of sounds out of it. I think for, you know, the single pickup guitar seems to make you play outside of the box a little more and to think about what you're doing, you know, with your dynamics and the where you pick on the guitar, and all those things make the difference in the sound. So, you know, there's a lot of guys that believe one pickup, you can do it all with one pickup. So, other than that, the guitar stays in tune really well. I mean, really, what more could you ask from a little guitar like this? It's pretty cool. So, if you got any questions, please feel free to ask me. I try to respond as quickly as I can. I'm trying to also be as transparent as I can with the guitar. It's a, you know, it's definitely a player grade, and it's not a collector piece. You know, it's been resprayed. It's had some parts replaced on it, which, you know, to me makes it more of a player's guitar. But, you know, if you're a guy looking to get your hands, or you're trying to dive into the world of vintage guitars, and you know, you're not quite sure if you want to do it or not yet, this is a good kind of entry point into the vintage market. You know, these guitars original with no finish changes are in the $3,000 range. This guitar is not $3,000 bucks, so you know, you still get the quality, you still get all the attributes of a pre-CBS guitar, but it's going to be much cheaper. So anyways, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be happy to answer them. Cheers.